even lag? Puppy foot. Puppy foot. Never done a Facebook or YouTube or live before. Oh, I wonder how this works. How do I get viewers?
Why? I wasn't sure.
They were the wrong kind. They're reinforced toes. He didn't want reinforced toes. He told me the exact kind to get. He's one of those big spenders, though. He's purchased like 12,000 different things on. So he's one of those real particular people.
Isn't it Daddy Girl?
No, that's a different person. I'm trying this YouTube live with no viewers at all. I don't know how to get viewers, so I shared it on Facebook. I suppose I could go on TikTok. TikTok, I get a bunch of viewers. But, yeah. I don't know. I love you too. Close in the cigarette. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just testing out a bunch of these different features. We got one viewer. Oh, they left. I noticed things too late. I noticed everything way too late. I should be more provocative. Okay, we have one viewer again. Hi, viewer. I'm bored, and so this is why I'm doing this. Oh, there's George. Man of the hour. How do I turn this around? There he is. Porgy, come here, leg. Oh, look at that puppy face. He heard he was live on YouTube. He came straight away. He's a lemon roan. Wish they told you like who's watching. It's kind of unnerving, like not knowing who's watching.
True.
Yeah, especially when it's only one person. Yeah, this is, I suppose, a family-friendly channel. Not really. It is when it's George, but it's not when it's just us. Say hi. I've seen weirder things on YouTube. Put it that way. There's lives where people are doing absolutely nothing, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I get my feet on. I would like some advice, though, from any foot models out there. If anyone's got any advice for me, I'd appreciate it. I'll call her in a minute. I tried to call the welfare office to do my interview, and I called at like 8 o'clock. It was super early. And they said the call volume is too high, and they can't take my call.
Yeah.
Yep. And literally, they opened at 7, so I'm going to have to try to call at 7 tomorrow. Should be able. No.
No, he's Israel was the old guy that came this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one with the doors?
He liked it.
Does it look cool?
No, he's going to pick him up.
Oh, he's going to pick
He
him
was
up.
supposed to go with him, but he said he stiffed him again for the
Really?
second time. Well, who would want to ride with him?
Yeah. He's a little bit tough to deal with.
It's probably Johnson right now. He just told me, he goes, I thought the taping took 1 day.
What is that?
Uh-huh.
What's taping?
The taping.
Oh, taping. Are you kidding me? This shit
He
is...
goes, David said it took this guy 5. I was like, and David's guy fucking didn't have a cathedral or fucking, he was not a baker or nothing.
5 days?
Yeah.
Good God. We got our one viewer back. Hi, one viewer. I wonder if you're from my Facebook. I don't know, because I don't know how to use this at all. Oh, that made it lighter, though. Wow, it's super light. What did I change the exposure? I did. Oh, the viewer left. They got shy.
I'm going to be checking out my princess.
I am a princess. My boobs look saggy in this. Oh. Oh, it was late.
What?
Adrian Vinale was watching. He said hi.
And then he left?
Yeah, and then he left. Oh, hi, Adrian. Thank you for saying hello to me. Hi. Thank you for viewing this extremely boring stream. Oh, you want to see George? If you're a subscriber, yeah. Let me show you George. He's hiding right now because it's hot. Where is he? He's usually, because during the day, we have this little pop-up camper. That's his spot under there. Say hi, Porgy. Look at him, he's digging. It's too hot to make videos right now. It's not even really that hot, but it's spoiled.
He's not that spoiled, Eddie.
Where? Where'd he go? He is so cute. He's a handsomes. He my puppy face. That's his light up ball. That's like his favorite ball, surprisingly. It is, yeah. Yeah. He's a puppy face. What are you doing, puppy face? What are you doing? Yeah, that ball is super cool at night. Yeah, the light in the ball is really neat. It's awesome at night because so he could see it so we could play in the dark. Even during the day, it's pretty cool. Come here, leg. Come here, leg. Ready? Ready? Come here. He's like, you gotta throw it farther. Okay, here we go. Ready? Go get it. Oh, he's leaving. He's such a puppy foot. He took it and left. He didn't bring it back. He'll be back. He'll probably bring a different toy. Yep. So I'm just doing this live right now because I've never done a live before. And I was like, you know what? I got free time. So hi, Adrian. And thank you for being a subscriber. George appreciates it. Just one of those days where I'm just sitting here vaping and doing nothing. I hope you're having a good day. George is always having a good day. I made a bunch of videos of him doing a lot of different stuff. He went down a slide at the park chasing a ball, and it's just been too hot lately to actually make videos. You know, I'm not going to have him out there when it's 105 degrees chasing a ball. You know, we do things kind of early, and then we just got to kind of chill for the day. So it's been a little bit tough. Yeah. Yep, 115 degrees. That sounds about right. It's been like 107 here. We went to Laughlin though to rent a motel room one night in one of the hotels on the water, and it was 117. I was like, oh my god. We had to carry George from the car to the to the room because, well, you know, and the strange thing was you'd think the pavement would be really hot, and so like I always go barefoot to make sure that the pavement's not too hot. But that, and like you'd think at 117 degrees the pavement would have been like burning, but it didn't burn my feet, so we didn't actually have to carry him. I was surprised. It's 101. Is it right now? Feels like 101. Definitely feels like it. Where are you at? Because I know where I am. In my crown. I'm bored out of my mind. Can't take it much longer. Keep applying for jobs. Nothing's coming through. This is getting ridiculous. I'd be down to do that. How do I get into that? I'm pretty good at cleaning when I put my mind to it. Yeah, I mean, if there's no air conditioning in the houses, then yeah, that's gonna be a little rough, for sure. But you know, you got to do what you got to do to make that dollar. I guess the bills don't wait. Unfortunately. No worries. Welcome back. Not much going on here, you know. I'm just gonna be pretty much doing nothing the whole time. So, and hoping that George comes back. Yeah, there. Well, at one point we had 3, and people keep coming and going, You know, I mean, I don't really. I was gonna do some tarot readings because I've got a lot of tarot cards. And so that's something I was thinking about maybe getting into doing, you know, on top of filming George. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have any special skills or anything to showcase on here. Just conversation. But yeah, I got the new tarot cards. Let me show you. And I got this cool outfit. You know, I got a ton of outfits, but people aren't really too interested in that. So these are my new tarot cards. I got them in honor of George. They are dog tarot. Thing is still on the front. And they're pretty awesome. Your mom works a lot. That's good. Good for her. I mean, it's not great. It sucks that it has to happen because I feel like moms, I mean, if you, especially, I don't know how old you are, but if you're a young kid or even teenager, it would be nice to have mom home more often. I was lucky my mom was at home with me all the time. But I know with my kids, I had to work a lot. I was always working, so it makes it tough. You're a kid? Yeah. Yeah, I know it sucks when your mom's always gone. Yeah. But she's a good mom because she's paying the bills. Oh, my son is 10. I have 3 kids. I have a 19-year-old. Well, he's about to be 19. And my daughter, she just turned 12 on the 4th. And then my son, he's 10 and he's going to be 11. So, when's your birthday? You're almost in the double digits. That's awesome. Next year? Okay. Well, happy very early birthday. But yeah, these are tarot cards. They're dog tarot cards. $2027. Can you believe it's about to be 2027 in 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 6 months? Well, 5 months. That'll go by fast. My birthday's next year too. Oh, January. So you're probably an Aquarius. If your birthday is at the beginning of January, then you're an Aquarius. If it is middle end January, or I'm sorry, if beginning January you're a Capricorn, middle end January you are an Aquarius. And that is one of the best signs to be, in my honest opinion. That's exciting. That's an exciting grade to go into. Almost done with elementary school. Couple more years. Just enjoy it while it lasts, because being a grown-up kind of sucks. Just saying. A lot more responsibility. Yeah, so we're just gonna play some tarot because I am bored out of my mind. Let's see here. What do I want to know from the universe? What do I want to know? What do I want to know? I don't have any of those like cool stands or anything. I don't really have much of anything. Again, I'm not prepared for this. Oh my god, it's all down. It's really irritating. Can't really see the chat. No, I wish we were at the beach. God, that'd be amazing. Will that into the universe for me, would you? I wish we were at the beach more than anything in the world. No, I'm actually in the opposite of the beach. We are in the desert. Hoping and praying every single day that we will make it to the beach. But all in due time, I suppose. So, yeah, we're just gonna... Yep, lazy days, lazy days. So let's just shuffle this deck here. These new dog tarot cards. And figure out a question I want to know from the universe. Let's see what Spirit has to say today. What do I want to know? I don't even have a question. That's how bored my mind is. There's a fly. I hate flies. What do I want to know? Let's just do a general reading for the sign of let's do Aquarius, since you mentioned January. Although you might be a Capricorn if you're the beginning of January. But either ways, let's do a general reading for this week for Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect this week? So first, those just fell out by accident. I'm trying to shuffle them as best I can because they're brand new cards. And if you don't shuffle them properly, then everything is like messed up. I've got a ton of tarot cards, but these are the newest ones, and I figured I would just... Alright, Aquarius. Tell me what Aquarius can expect for this week. Spirit. Alright. So, you've got... Ooh, that one just decided to come out too. The King of Pentacles inverted, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords inverted, and then the Justice card inverted flew up. So something is unfair. First and foremost, my mom works so hard. She works with my dad. That's nice. Hi, Ariane. Nice to see you. It's almost like ASMR. Nice. Yeah, the cards kind of can be like ASMR. Like the sounds of... Here, let me... If I could just prop this up properly. So, Ariane, these are tarot cards. I just got them. I got them for George. They're dog tarot. I was hoping there'd be a Cocker Spaniel in here, but I haven't seen one yet. But there still might be. There's 72 cards in this. But the ASMR could be like this. Yeah, the flipping of the cards, the shuffling of the cards. I always like that sound. Like, to me, it sounds really cool. And then some card shufflers, they can do this little trick where they like do this, and then they'll like push them down or something, and they like flip, and it goes like... It's really cool. I never learned how to do that though. My mom can do it. Let's see. 2 people. Oh, what? Ariane, yeah, she's a subscriber too. So, yeah, so these are the cards that came out for... That's the King of Pentacles. That's the Page of Wands. That's a dog like running with a stick. That's the Ace of Swords. And that is the Justice card. And so what you do with tarot is you just kind of look at the cards. This is a different deck than like there's an original deck. It kind of teaches you what each card means and different like suits and stuff. But so the Justice card being upside down. Yeah, they're doggies. They're all doggies. Except like this one, the Devil card. Now in tarot, the Devil card is always like the bad card. That's the one like you don't want to get. There's 2 cards, the Devil and the Tower. So because this is a dog tarot deck, the Devil card is a cat. Like, I thought that was so cute. So, yeah. So, you know what? Let's just go through these. So, that's the Devil card. Um, that's at the bottom of the deck. So something basically for this week, the Justice card being inverted. We're doing this reading for Aquarius. Um, do you know soccer is going to be? I don't know much about soccer. No, I wish I did. My son, my oldest son, he played soccer for a couple years, but that's about all I know. Yeah, I'm not. I don't even have a TV. Believe it or not. All I have is my because we live in our van. We travel around in our van. We have that little trailer that I showed you that's parked. But yeah, we stay in here, so we don't really have TV. We like to do a lot of like outdoor activities and not really too big on sports and stuff anymore. But mostly just because my kids, I only really watch sports when my babies played. So, but I'm rooting for whatever team you're rooting for. Which team are you rooting for? Argentina or England? Ronaldo, Argentina. Of course, Argentina. Let's go, Argentina. Um, Ronaldo, it was my 19-year-old. He was the one he played soccer when he was 9 and 10 years old. So it's been a while. It's been about 9 almost 10 years since he's played. And now he's a grown up and he has his own apartment, and I don't really talk to him as much as I used to, but I will ask him next time I talk to him. And I'll let you know. They lost by England. Oh, that sucks. Well, they'll make a comeback, I bet you. They'll make a comeback. That's a comeback situation right there. That's the way I feel. Maybe we should be asking the universe who's gonna win the game. I wish it worked like that. Tarot doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So let's see. For this week, Aquarius. So the upside down justice card, Ace of Swords inverted. The Ace of Swords is your intelligent cards. It's basically like how you use your mind to get through a situation. That being inverted tells me that whatever unjust situation that you're facing right now, you are the Page of Wands with King of Pentacles energy. So unfortunately, it's really bringing you down. Like the King of Pentacles is the king of material things. It is the pentacle of like success, basically. And so you're not feeling successful because whatever the injustice that's being done to you is really affecting like every single the way you think about life and situations, the way you're thinking about success, and everything. Being the Page of Wands, you still have a lot of ambition and a lot of like kind of like sassiness about you. So you're like just generally in a very sassy place. Like you want things to move along. You've got all these ideas. You're ready to go, but some sort of injustice has totally put every aspect of your life on hold. Your material aspects, so finances might be an issue. Your the way you're thinking about things and analyzing things has been kind of scrambled, and it's being caused by the devil card. So the devil is the cause for all this. That could be another person. There could be a person throwing a wrench in things. Could be an addiction of some sort, whether that be alcoholism, food, gambling, drugs. The devil is always some sort of like unhealthy infatuation, whether that be a human or an element. So that is what's happening this week for you. Let's see. I think Argentina's taking revenge on England. Nice. Let's hope so. Yeah. Go Argentina. That would be awesome. I hope so. bringing it back for Mexico. Yeah, England's I've never been to England, but I don't know about their soccer teams because I don't really know about soccer, but they always seem like real like they I don't know, they act like they're better than everyone else. Like, I don't know if that's real or if that's just an American stereotype that we put on people, but it just seems like they're so proper, delightful, I don't know. Oh God. Uh all right, so back to Aquarius. Let's see. So basically, so that's the problem of the week. Let's see what's going on with the devil card. Spirit, tell me about that devil card. All right, that was quick. So the devil card we got. What is that? The Six of Wands and the Five of. This is very difficult because they don't tell you what they are. See, look, that's the Six of Wands. The wands are the sticks. So Six of Wands. And the 10. I'm gonna say Pentacles because it looks like food for a dog, and food is a material thing, especially to obviously. I would say food would be a form of currency in the dog world, so that would be our form of coins or pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's do one more. 4. 2, 4, 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. All right, so Queen of Cups energy, that's really like emotional. Pair that with the Six of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is pretty much the epitome of success. That's like the most successful thing. Let me see, what'd you say? There's 148 subs, this one has 7. That's crazy. You had 148. That's awesome. It took us forever to get the 164. We're posting videos every day and like, I mean, we're not trying to become like influencers or anything. That's never been. I'm not unrealistic in the way I think about things. I know that's not gonna be. That's not in the cards, so to speak. But we wanted to showcase George. So 148 for doing nothing. How's that even possible? I guess some people are just luckier than others. And I don't know why you're the only one here. I think I'm relatively interesting. So I feel like, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here and educating me on soccer. And I hope, I'm educating you a little bit on tarot cards and boredom. I mean, is it? Wow, you'd be surprised how many people I meet who tell me like, "Oh, my uncle's name is George," or "My grandpa's name was George," and then they immediately like connect with George. It's a good name. That's a really good name. Porgy. I call him Porgy. That's his name sometimes too. Georgie Porgy. Or Leg. He's the leg. Okay, so back to Aquarius. It's just a really bad week for you. Let's just put it that way. I'm just gonna. Does your son know Roblox? Oh yeah, yeah. My youngest son, who is 10, going to be 11 in November, he knows Roblox, and my daughter. They're always on Roblox. It's their favorite thing in the entire world. I don't think they could survive without it at this point. Roblox is. They love Brookhaven. Yeah. I'm always getting them Robux. Well, as often as I can. I have no idea what they spend it on. I'm assuming outfits and whatever else is on there. Characters, maybe. I don't know. Oh, you've been playing a soccer game in it? That's cool. That's pretty awesome. Um, yeah, I know. See, my daughter, she plays mostly Brookhaven. She's been playing a different game recently because she got one of her school friends gets on and plays with her, but I forget which one it is. And my son, he plays a bunch of different ones. You got 5,000. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of Robux. Yeah. I don't know how many they have at this point. You know, I buy them $20 cards every now and then, and so do their grandparents and aunts and uncles buy them Robux too. So I'm not really cost $50. Wow, you got the expensive card then. Right on, dude. So you could probably buy a lot of like outfits and stuff. I don't really know much about Roblox. Like I said, I played Brookhaven with my daughter and son before, just for fun, but that was like 4 years ago that I played, so I haven't even played it recently. But I know it's super popular and everyone loves it. Oh well, that helps. That definitely helps. Yeah. You know, when you're not, $50 is a lot for Robux. But my oldest son, he plays Fortnite. Now he's been playing since he was 9 years old, and mind you, he's about to be 19. And he got so good at it, he started building his own PCs, with like specific RAM and motherboard and like everything to make it super fast so he could join the competitions, the tournaments, and he actually placed 27th in the country on the last tournament that he was in. It was like national that was going to go to international. So he got really good at Fortnite. I don't know exactly how Roblox is, but I know if you put your mind to it, like, you know, and keep practicing and keep playing, like you get good at whatever you do. You know, that'd be my advice to you. I've been playing that game in PS5. Right on. Yeah, Fortnite's crazy. That's a crazy one. Those skins are expensive. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot you can do with Fortnite. Fortnite is one, like, if you get really good at it, like I said, I witnessed it firsthand. My son, he started off with a Nintendo Switch, and he was 9, and he played Fortnite. He couldn't stop playing it, and he moved all the way up. He got it on the Xbox, and then he started playing it on PC and learned how to build a PC because he got so into it that it was like his life. And then he started entering tournaments and streaming on Twitch, and he's made quite a life out of it, really. And then he branched out into like Valorant. Is another game that Fortnite players play. Valorant is another like Fortnite style game, I think, where you just go around killing everybody. But yeah, those video games can be fun. You know, I haven't. When I was a kid, I played Super Mario. Just saying, like I'm, you know, the older generation. So Fortnite to me, like, well, that's a lot. Even Roblox is like the obvies, are so difficult for me. The kids are all jumping around and they're, you know, getting past all these levels that I can't even get past like the beginning. So, you know, my age is showing for sure. But right on to anybody who plays it and sticks with it, gets good at it, loves it. I'm all for it. Oh, it's always block chat and then a face reveal so we can see our face and if it's. Well, they do that for your protection though, and I know you probably miss it a lot, just like I miss old internet. I was around when the internet first started. Now you can imagine like what the things I came across at the beginning of the internet age. And so I understand for sure, dude, like where you're coming from as far as that goes. But as a parent, I'm super glad they're doing that because otherwise you end up talking to like creepers that are not there to play games. They're there for like sick purposes. And really, like, I don't think adults should be playing Roblox with little kids anyways. Like, it's kind of weird. That's a weird, I don't know. But they're putting those policies in place to protect you, you know, because you don't even know what's out there. There's some weird people out there. Some really, like, you want to stay away from the Candyman type people, you know. So that's why they're doing the age scanning for now. I'm surprised, honestly, they don't do it on here. You know, because you got to be careful who you talk to. That's all. Like, people can seem like the most harmless, nicest, most benevolent people, and they're not. You got to really be careful who you talk to on the internet, because at the end of the day, they're strangers. And you don't know what strangers are capable of. You don't know if they have motives, or you know can't chat my friend in school in Roblox. That sucks. See, like, that's crappy. That's one of the side effects of it. When they do stuff like this. Too much censorship is no good, and then obviously a little bit of censorship is for protection, but it sucks. That really sucks, because that's the whole point of Roblox, is so you could play with your friends on there, you know. But maybe they'll fix it in the future. I don't know. It seems like everything is getting a little stricter as far as the internet goes. Who knows what's gonna become of it all? I don't know. I don't know. But in case anybody else decides they want to show up to this, let's see. Just out of curiosity, what is the soccer game that you play on Roblox called? So I can ask my kids if they played it, or if they want to play it. Because that's probably something that my youngest son would be interested in. It's FIFA Super Soccer. Okay, I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to ask about it for sure. FIFA Super Soccer. All right, but back to our card game. I bet it is really good. I'm sure it is, or you wouldn't be playing it, right? Because there's a lot of games on Roblox. There's a lot of games on there. I was shocked, like, at how many different games there are. So I would assume that some of them are probably really good. And why is Brookhaven so popular? Is it just because it's like a real life kind of situation where you can, like, drive cars and stuff, or rob banks, build houses? Maybe that's what I think. Like, I don't know, but I know Brookhaven is super popular. But so we got the Tower card for Aquarius for your week, with the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Wait, hold on. The Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. My bad. It's hard because, like, they don't have the actual suits on there. They're just dog bones and treats and sticks and cups. But we did get the Tower card, and remember I told you that the Tower is one of the worst cards you can get, along with the Devil. So yeah, it's not a great week. It's not looking like it's a great week for Aquarius. Setbacks for sure. Still hopeful. Wishing for that 10 of Pentacles energy, but getting the 6 of Pentacles energy. And the 6 of Pentacles is basically like you're just kind of, you're wondering like where am I where am I in this? Am I taking too much, or am I? You need to be like, there's a balance, okay? There's a balance in the universe, and if you're asking too much, you will receive way less than what you asked. If you're not asking for enough, you still will receive way less than what you want. You kind of have to know what the balance is and have expectations that are like right on the line. So you're either asking for too little or you're asking for too much. And so you're receiving nothing. That's Six of Pentacles energy. That Ten of Pentacles is there, so it is, possible that the success is still in the future. It's just not inherently present because of, again, some injustice that is or will be done to you, regarding some sort of infatuation, some sort of addiction, and thus will bring about the Tower. And the Tower is drastic change. So whether you like it or not, the Tower falls. You fall off the top. You get electrocuted, and you pick yourself up. And you walk away. If you're playing Fortnite, if you're in real life, obviously you're dead. But in the tarot world, it's just an opportunity to reevaluate. Well, actually, things have been reevaluated for you, and you have no choice but to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on keeping on. My mom always comes at 1. Nice, cool. So I don't know what time zone you're on, but 10, 11, 12, 1, a few hours. That'll be nice. It's always nice to have mama home. Alright, so this Tower card. Let's see here. Let's see. And all the while, by the way, that Queen of Cups energy is in play here. So whatever this situation is that you're dealing with or will deal with, it is causing you great emotional discomfort, not so much physical. Maybe your finances aren't going to suffer too much. It's not in so much the physical realm, it's more in the emotional realm. That is Queen of Cups energy. Yeah. So I don't know, good, bad, indifferent. That's what that is. And so let's see. Tell me about the Tower. Oh. All right. This is very interesting. So you've got the Ace of Cups here. Again, that's the... What's going on? Yep, 9:54. It's almost 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. All right, so these are the two cards we got. They're both dogs, obviously. Ace of Cups and that one. So in tarot, there's 4 suits. There's the swords, the wands, the pentacles, and the cups. And so I'm confused on this one because these are leashes and I don't know what it is. Which suit it is. Makes it a little bit difficult to read tarot when you don't know what suit it is. I'm going to assume, I'm thinking that's the 9 of Cups. Even though there's no cups there, I'm going to say it's the 9 of Cups. Just because the other cup cards, he has a harness, he's got a collar and leash, and this one's leashes and he's got a harness on. So I don't know. You tired? Take a nap. Go take a nap, buddy. I love afternoon naps. They're like one of my favorite things in the world. When I can just curl up, take an hour nap. My hour naps turn into like 4 hour naps, but that probably won't happen to you. Go take a nap, my friend. I'm gonna be here just practicing reading tarot and different signs. So you're welcome to come back, tune back in, or otherwise have a lovely, beautiful day. And thank you again for chatting with me. It was nice talking to you. And as always, George appreciates you. He appreciates you subscribing to his channel. I'll be posting more of his content at some point in the future. You know, we're going to make more videos of him, probably more like after dark with that light up ball. All right, bye-bye, Adrian. Have a good nap, buddy. Thank you for coming. Take care and don't talk to strangers on the internet. All right, so back to it. Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Okay, the Nine of Cups is kind of like hands being tied. You can see that from the actual card on here. He's all like wrapped up in the leaf. Why does that keep popping up? Okay. What are you doing? I'm practicing reading tarot. I just got I have a lot of tarot cards, but this is my newest deck. I got in honor of George, my dog. I got a dog tarot deck. And so I'm just kind of familiarizing myself with the cards and just kind of doing general readings for the signs for this week. It's a little bit difficult because these cards don't have the suits on them. You know, like this one. I'm assuming that's the Nine of Cups because all the Cups cards have, the dogs have like collars, leashes, and harnesses. And then the wands are the sticks, obviously. Pentacles, I think, are food, but they could be swords. So, I mean, the food cards could be swords or they could be pentacles. So I haven't figured that part out yet, but that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out these cards so I could play better. Probably gonna have to look them up, honestly. See if like it came with a book to tell me which suit is which card. Cause yeah, in regular tarot, wands are wands, swords are swords, pentacles or coins are pentacles, or they look like little coins. And cups are cups, they're chalices. So it's easy to distinguish them. In dog world, not so much, but yeah, I'm really wondering if the food ones, because see, he's got food right there. I was thinking they were pentacles. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that the food is pentacles. But then I'm wondering if they're swords, because the Ace of Swords has a little dog bone on it. So yeah, it's a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks for asking. All right, so we got the Ace of Cups, and I'm assuming this is the Nine of Cups. Let's do one more. The Tower. Okay, this is the Two of Pentacles. All right, so Pentacles in this tarot deck are tennis balls. That makes so much sense. That makes so much more sense than food, because food is more of a necessity. It feeds your emotions and your brain. Food definitely nourishes the brain, and so these cards are pretty interesting because they actually like correlate that. Like it again, here's the now we know 10 of swords and 6 of swords is food. Nourishing the brain. Sword, the sword card, sword, the suit of swords has to do with your intelligence, the way you think of things, the way you analyze things. And so that makes sense. And tennis balls. Tennis balls. That is the cutest thing in the world. Tennis balls are pentacles in the human world, pentacles are coins. They're material things, they're finances, they're how successful you are in the material world. They're this crown right here. In the dog world, they're tennis balls. How many toys does the dog have? All right, so we got the Two of Pentacles here. Two of Pentacles is basically you're weighing out things. You've got a couple different projects that you're working on. And maybe they're both not going the greatest, or they're both going great. I mean, it is right side up, but that Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups is basically saying, like, you're feeling like you need help. You're feeling like you want to ask for help. Is the Ace of Cups. These three together, you've got a project, you've got a couple different renditions in mind, a couple different ideas for it, or for the path you want to take to get to whatever goal you have in mind. And then the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So you're thinking about asking for help because you're feeling like your hands are tied. Okay, you're juggling a couple different ideas, a couple different projects, and you're thinking about asking for help because your hands are tied. You're just not entirely sure about it, and that has to do with the Tower, whatever Tower situation you've got going on there. At the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is carefree. The King of Cups is the pinnacle of emotional stability. So that is in your future. Everything will be okay, Aquarius. Let me see. What else do we want to know for Aquarius? So you've got the Emperor card that just appeared. The Emperor is the Aries card, fire. The Emperor is pure and utter action. It can be chaotic action, but it's generally fair action, and generally like it's just action. It's an emperor. It's divine. It's a divine card. It's the help that you're gonna need. Let's put it that way. Everybody needs an Aries. And so what is the outcome for all this? What is the outcome for all this? Spirits. Oh, the Knight of Cups. And what else we got? Knight of Cups, the Lovers in reverse. Boop. And the Two of Swords inverted. Interesting. So all three of these cards are inverted. So you've got the Knight of Cups. Look at that cute dog. Stop it. That is a cute dog. I think it's a boxer. I still haven't come across a Cocker Spaniel yet. I'm really sad. And then the Lover. The Lovers. Look at that dog. It's cute. I think it's a Labrador. And the Two of Swords inverted. The inverted Two of Swords is good because the right side up version of that is it's indecision. So you will be making a decision on this in the future. The Lover's card inverted, the Knight of Cups inverted. Those aren't great. It'll probably be a difficult decision. It's not going to be one that's clear to you. You're going to be going over a lot of different scenarios in your head. But at the end of the day, the decision you make will be the correct one. Because you're going into this with Knight of Cups energy, whether it be inverted or not. The Knight of Cups is a very emotional card. So you're going to be going into this decision with a chaotic outlook, like a real chaotic, scattered view of the world, a real scattered way of thinking. And so it's going to be hard to make the decision that you need to make. So yeah, you're going into it like that. That energy is going to distort the outcome of the decision that you're making. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, like 100%, but I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This is don't shoot the messenger. That's all I have to say here. So whatever, it all starts with the way you think. Let's put it that way, because I'm seeing every single sword card has been inverted. You got two of the worst cards in your reading. You got the devil that showed up early on, and you got the tower that showed up later on. I'm glad that those two weren't switched, that the tower didn't show up first and then the devil, because what that tells me is that you have a devil in your life, whatever that devil may be, Aquarius, whether that's a person, a relationship, uh, an addiction, a bad habit, there's some sort of negative energy. There's a devil in your life, and um you got to get rid of that in order to make better decisions, in order for your life to proceed forward the way the universe wants it to. You got to get rid of that devil. So in the future, the tower does come in, and it is played off of both intelligence cards, material cards, and emotional cards. So pretty much every aspect, all elements are involved here, when it comes to this tower. And the tower is it's drastic, unforeseen change. It can happen in an instant. It's an uncomfortable card. It's something that forces you to completely reevaluate everything, which as an Aquarius is difficult, because Aquarius, you guys tend to really plan things out, and you're meticulous in the way you do things. And um, sometimes, it doesn't matter how much thought and effort you put into things, or put into your plans. Shit can still hit a wall or go sideways, and you just got to roll with it. So the universe is basically asking you to roll with the punches this time, instead of stiffening up and getting overwhelmed, and giving up, or getting frustrated, or you know um, heading back to the devil. Once you're knocked off the devil stays in the tower. Just don't get back up on that tower, basically, and you'll be fine. And that's where this Two of Swords comes in. Okay, so you've been knocked off the tower. You're at the bottom of the tower. You can either go back in that tower and climb all the way back up to the top where you were, where that devil is, or you can walk the other direction. It's a brand new direction. Nobody knows what's in that direction. All you know is you haven't been that direction before. You know what direction, what path the tower is going to lead you down. So maybe try one of the paths that does not lead to the tower. Okay, that's what this Two of Swords is telling you. Make a good decision. Knight of Cups, you're already kind of, you're very stressed out about it. You're stressed out about it, and you're feeling real low and depressed about it, about what happened with the tower. But fear not, there are paths ahead of you. Is I guess the final question would be: is there a clear path for Aquarius this week? The World. Yes. If you go opposite of the tower, if you do not take the path to that tower. Do not take the path back into the tower. Don't go anywhere near the tower. Take the path you have never traveled before. Take the path you wouldn't even think about traveling. And what's at the end of it? The world. That is the world card, and that is for you, Aquarius. So fret not. Yes, it's going to be a rough week. It might be a rough couple weeks because the universe doesn't really run on our timeline. Spirit has its own kind of way of doing things. But at the very end, as long as you don't fall back into old ways of thinking, old habits, old whatever, old towers, just don't go back into that tower and you will be fine. The world is at your fingertips and you can create whatever you want in your future. So that's it. That is for you, dear Aquarius. And I thank these lovely dog tarot cards. Much appreciated to the universe for speaking with me today. I do always appreciate our conversation, Spirit. I do this quite frequently on my own. This is the first time I have ever done this on camera. But I trust in my cards 100%. I trust in this is a direct line to Spirit and the universe. It is my telephone landline or skyline, if you will, whatever you want to call it. This is my ability to communicate and find out, what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, what the options are, and just generalization of everything. I have probably 7 different tarot decks, a couple oracle decks, 3 or 4 oracle decks. Very interesting stuff. So thank you for joining me in doing this for the very first time. This is why my boredom gets to me. And once again, I do appreciate my friend, my favorite subscriber, Adrian, and George's favorite subscriber, Adrian, and Ariane, for joining and participating and telling me something I didn't know about Roblox. Appreciate it. And see you in the future.